Welcome to the February edition of Digging Up Positivity. This episode, our featurette, is a very well known and loved horse from the Netherlands, and we will cover a new social network, the return of a species many thought extinct, charities, and more. Alice McPherson, a 23-year-old artist, raised $210 for the American Heart Association by drawing Your Character Here commissions. Those are commissions where there's a predefined situation where you can choose to have your character drawn into it. Alice's work is characterized by unique line work and color usage. I certainly recommend to check her out. Sumatchi, a VR streamer, VTuber and avid gamer, was part of the Population 1 tournament during the weekend of the 13th and 14th of February. During the tournament of this VR Battle Royale game, they managed to raise $305,000 for charity gaming, an organization dedicated to provide kids with video games while they're in the hospital, so they can distract themselves while being treated. Julius the Wolf, a furry artist, is drawing for the charity SOS Reptiles, whose goal it is to take care of reptiles who have been abandoned or raised in poor conditions. The fundraiser is ongoing and I'll be sure to check back on how things are going. When it comes down to social networks, the choice we have has become slimmer and slimmer with each passing year. Cyrup Wild decided to get the resources together for a furry themed social network. While certainly not a first player in the game, his site AnthroDex is growing nicely and the features are looking good. While obviously still heavy in development, the current results are promising. Plus, in addition, a video website is also in development. I personally am on AnthroDex myself, feel free to drop a line. Ask Papabear, known for his advice columns, has announced the nominees of the 2021 Good Furry Awards. Amongst them are Adler the Eagle, known for his wholesome animations, Hunter Fusky, a volunteer at the local food bank who helps the community every chance he gets, and many more. I'm very curious who will win this time, and we're certainly going to keep an eye on this. The Thylacine, also known as the Tasmanian tiger, is thought to be extinct by many. However, recently the Thylacine Awareness Group of Australia has released a video with a teaser. It turns out they made photos of a Tasmanian tiger mom, dad and a little kid. The photos will be released on the 1st and many people are waiting with great anticipation. I already have seen some amazing artwork in the wake of this news. Mayhaps we'll even see a Thylacine themed fursuit. I'm so excited about this. Speaking about new life, in Diergaarde Blijdorp, a zoo in the Dutch city of Rotterdam, 4 meerkats have been born in late February. At this moment, the little ones are still blind, but after a month they will peek above ground. Until then, Mama Meerkat and Daddy Meerkat are taking good care of them.
What was that? What was what? What was that? What was that? What was that?
Speaking of meerkats, of course we're all a bit acquainted with the song Digga Tunnah from the movie The Lion King 3 or 1.5 depending on where you are. Disney did not make this one easier for us international meerkats, but recently DATSUNN made an awesome remix of this song. I love the flow and we may or may not have this one on the beatbox while we're working in our tunnels. These days, many people are using motion capture to bring their avatar to life. VTubers are getting actually quite popular and now you can use the Unreal Engine for this too. They demonstrated their livelink technology with a meerkat and the result, well, it's quite good actually.
LiveLink and LiveLink FaceUp are free tools that allow us to democratize the motion capturing animation in Unreal Engine. With this, I hope you can create amazing and funny meerkat videos. Molly the Meerkat, signing out!
The people of Netflix announced that they're working together with the creator of the much acclaimed Over the Garden Wall for an adaptation of Redwall, a very well known and loved series of novels. These have been adapted to animation before, but it's going to be interesting to see their vision. Plus, this series can always use some extra love. Well, for this month with Digging Up Positivity, our featurette is Hazel. Hazel is also known as a fursuiter with many Dutch charity events, but also known as an artist. Her unique style is can be seen all over the Dutch furry fandom, with various icons, funny comics, and her distinct style of humor is legendary. Hello Hazel, so how did you get to know the fandom?
Hello. How did I know the fandom? Oh, I think it's around 8 or 9 years ago that I come in the fandom. But when I was younger, I know about furries, but don't do something with it. And later, I met a girl on my school that was a fursuit maker, and some friends of mine says, "Oh, maybe you can ask her questions." About furries and the fandom because she makes the suits. I was like, oh, that's awesome. So I speak with her. That is very fursuit maker. She was the first person I know in Dutch fandom.
Ah, Pinky.
Yeah, Pinky. And with her, I come further in the fandom. I met more people, doing more events, and now I'm here 9 years later.
Well, time sure flies when you're having fun.
True.
And in those 9 years that you have spent in the fandom, what's your favorite moment?
It's okay that I have moments because I doing a lot of stuff in those years. I visit events with children.
Charity events, right?
Charity events, and the faces that you can see from the children of the people that are there, that makes me so happy. And there are so much awesome moments that I have over there, but not only events, also the conventions that I have with friends, and the moments that I have there too. That was amazing, and it gives so boost of energy, both of things: events, fur walks, conventions, chilling with friends, fursuiting with friends, and it makes me very happy. So I have a lot of moments, not one.
Oh, well, that's of course perfect. And every time that when I'm fursuiting with you, for example, when we were fursuiting together for the Winter Kids Games, that was very lovely. But one of the things that a lot of people have seen is that little scene where a journalist was putting a microphone in your muzzle. What was that about?
That was an event that was for a Dutch radio station, 3FM. You can give money for the charity over there.
I believe it was for Serious Request, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, serious request, yeah. And we come over there, and the interview of the lady, she come to me, and she don't hear me because the snout of Hazel is very long. So I say to her like, oh, you can put a microphone in my mouth so you can hear me. But I don't know that it was very funny to see how it looks, because it's like, ploep, kan je mij verstaan? Of can you hear me? And it was so funny. The reaction on the faces was so funny. When I see the gifs or the photos back, it makes me so happy.
So, with all these things that you have done, do you have a bucket list? Like some things on your wish list that you still want to do?
Someday I really want to visit some conventions outside the Netherlands, like Nordic FuzzCon or the big ones in America or somewhere else. And I really want to have some points on the bucket list. I really want to go to the snow with my fursuit, like the countries Norway or Canada. And I love the ski or snowboard movies that people make in fursuit, so maybe I want to try that.
Oh, that I want to do myself as well. There used to be a time that I was skiing. I even got trophies and everything, and I really want to ski again in fursuit. And as for fursuits in the snow, we had our chance last week, but I was busy. It was like of all the weeks that I was busy.
Yeah, same. I was sick, so I cannot go to outside really.
I'm so sorry.
I was so sad. I go to the snow, but with fursuit it was too much for me. So it was like, oh, maybe next time if we have snow again. But But yeah, this is some bucket list too, and I really want to visit some American friends that I have in America, and I know them for 6, 7 years, but don't see them in real life. So I really want to do that too.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you from experience, the conventions in America, there surely are a lot different than those from Europe, and they
Yeah.
are really fun to go to. It's
Yeah, I want to see how it is there because I know Eurofurns and the Furry Weekend Hollands, but it's so different than over there. If I see the videos over there, I think so, whoa, it's so different, but I want to see it.
yeah, but I'm sure you will make these points from your bucket list come true. And now for the last question that I always ask my guests. Do you have
Yes.
any recommendations for new people in the furry fandom?
See someone that helps you to know people. Like Pinky helps me to go to the first fur walk that I have for the first people that I know, and now it is now different. I think people now go to try to find some Telegram groups or Facebook and try to talk to people, but don't be too furry. Like, ooh, how are you? No, people don't want that. People don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, just if you act normal, like, hey, hi, I'm new. Can you maybe help me? Or, hi, I'm new, but I have some questions. That is better to react to someone else that is longer in the fandom than
Yeah, or the complete opposite is like, hi.
yeah, don't just ask the question hi, and don't, if you don't say anything about that or later about that, people gonna ignore you, because if you only say hi, it don't work.
For many people, I mean, when you're trying to approach someone, find a common ground. Like a lot of people that approach me, they basically just tag me in every meerkat picture they can find on Facebook in order to gain my attention, and it works. Yeah.
I help some people in a Dutch fandom. I think oh, I saw you on Twitter and I'm a Dutch furry too, but I don't know people. Can you help me? And I always say, oh yeah, I want to help you. Did you know about the Facebook group, of the Telegram groups? And I love to give people a little step to go to the fandom and have a good step, not like, oh, where am I, what I need to do. Now, if you have questions, let me know, and maybe I can help. No.
All right. Thank you very much for answering these questions and being with us in the show. Is there any place online where we can find you? Where are you most active? Which social media platform?
Yes, I'm most active on Instagram and Twitter with horse_Hazel. I know it. And I am active on Fraternity, but on under my old artist name, that's Enlo here.
All right. I will put those addresses in the description down below.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you kindly for sticking with us till the very end. Our next episode will be on March 27th. Also, special thanks to these very special people, supporters of the channel. Cosmic with a K, Els Dekkers, Falconeo, Hanzana, Ishnula, Kitako, Tentru McNally, Taros and Scorechaser. Thank you very much, and of course, all the hugs. Taking the positivity, taking the positivity, taking the positivity, taking the